fulfilling.
I would love
That's
to
what
hear
we're talking
Billy
about.
comment on this.
Please come
Yeah,
in.
I have across platforms probably over 800,000 followers that are all single men. That's why they follow me for dating advice. And I get thousands of messages every day from attractive guys that cannot get a date. And the messages are fucking sad. Like, it is, girls are not aware of the crisis out there that men are facing in the dating world. I don't think you guys can, I don't think you can speak on it because you don't know about it. You don't see them. It's way
let her
bigger than
finish.
you
Hold
could
on, let her
ever
finish.
imagine. You have no idea how sad it is. I cry about it when I read the messages.
So let me ask you a question. You mentioned that you have a lot of attractive guys who cannot get a date. Why would you say that is?
I think this is
You can just be honest. This is an important conversation that a lot of people can learn from.
I think the feminism movement has completely beat down men.
Okay, expand on that.
I think they are scared to speak to women.
Because of the Me Too stuff, or?
That's a part of it, but I don't think it's a big part of it. I think their confidence is absolutely destroyed in the dating world. Women feel like I feel like the feminism movement has kind of made women not just feel equal to men, but actually superior to men. And I feel like that's the way they treat a lot of men.
Do you feel like the feminism movement has convinced a lot of women to not appreciate men for what they
Yes.
bring to the table?
Masculinity is dead.
Because feminism causes women to become masculine and to embody the traits that they would otherwise look for in a partner. Would you say
and
that's accurate?
Yeah, and that's hard for a man to even be attracted to.
Right. Because
No man wants a masculine woman.
Right, and men, you know, we have a dream inside of our hearts. If you're a masculine man who's red-blooded, we have a dream inside of our hearts to care for a woman and protect her and provide for her and build a family with her. And a lot of women who are like deep into feminism, they're like, I don't need a man to do those things for me. Do you feel like that is demoralizing a lot lot of men who are looking for partners?
Absolutely. It's not giving them purpose. When a man cannot provide for his family, well,
men can, but
when a man is not appreciated for providing for his family, that completely
invalidates him in a way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so do you feel like that is causing a lot of men to feel hopeless in the dating marketplace?
Yeah, and I also think a lot of men, I think porn plays a huge part in this. I think that a lot of men are just
addicted.
I think they're addicted. I think they're in their homes now more, and they don't have the social skills to speak to women. And I think, like we said, game is attractive to us. Like, a lot of men don't even know how to approach women. I think it's a combination of things, and I also think that the whole porn industry is driven by a lot of women that feel empowered with sex, and that's a whole other topic.
If I may ask her another question, I assume you've had successes in helping men get better with women and find girlfriends, wives, so on and so forth. What would you say has been the most effective thing in your coaching of these men to help them cross that threshold?
It's honestly the conversation skills. Once a guy can land the first date, usually he's capable of taking a little bit further. It's honestly just getting the first date. I've helped people a lot with dating profiles. Their dating profiles are trash. Once a man, one of my really good friends is actually a dating app photographer, very lucrative business.
Wow.
Good to know.
Yeah, it's honestly, he does amazing work.
Terrible.
But once he completely revamps their profiles, because women look at a profile for a significant
first photo.
Like that's it, and they're done. They're automatically, they'll find the smallest ick.
So what has made the most successful dating profiles for men? What do those profiles look like?
Honestly,
listen to
less
this.
of the. I'm trying to think of what. His name is Justin Harder. For anybody wondering, his work's insane. Jay Harder Photo. I'll give him one last shout out. But basically, it's making the man look more successful. That's what's leading to, like,
projecting an
showcasing
image of
his life.
success.
Yeah, but not a false image. He'll
Yeah.
never project them in like a false light. They'll
Okay.
never be on a private jet if they can't afford a private jet. Like it's not
Right.
it's not like painting a false reality. But kind of like you're not having the club photos where you're drunk with your 6 friends, and I think the gym selfies, like getting rid of those and replacing them with maybe like fitness photos, like overall fitness photos. I think a lot of guys make dating profiles and they think they select photos that they think the boys would like.
Yeah.
They make their profiles for the boys. That's something I
Like
always
you
say.
go on, I remember when I was on dating apps, it was like most of the guys, all their pictures, there was like 6 of them in the photo. Like I could barely even tell what the dude would look like, because it was either a group photo every single time or like an obscured, super far away sunset and they're just back. And it's like, yeah, I mean, like, duh, like why would we want to swipe on that? I don't even know what you look like, so
Somebody
like-
said,
You know what's funny about that
You gotta
though?
help yourself.
You know what's funny about that? The whole looks thing is you often hear people say men are so superficial, men care so much about looks. However, it seems to be the case that women care a great deal about looks and physical appearance, as is proven by what's going on dating apps.
I'm superficial as fuck.
Well,
When it
that's
comes
only
to it first, I want to be attracted to you.
somebody said fake profiles get you dates, not relationships. It's not a fake profile. Good photos get you dates, and a lot of men have the conversation skills to get a relationship, but they just can't get the dates. So once they get the dates, they're good, and they can develop their conversation skills on those dates. They just need the dates.
Wait, so you think once a guy gets a date,
It's not an automatic relationship, but I think a lot of men.
It's a step.
It's a step, yeah. I think I
step
think men
towards what? That girl eventually becoming a girlfriend? Because I would say in today's day and age, I would say most first dates don't lead anywhere.
Well, not just like that single
learn
first
from
date.
them, though.
Once you have
Huh?
a more options.
You
What's up?
absolutely learn from them.
Yeah.
Though.
I think it goes back to
But-
what we were talking about earlier, which is that a man's personality really adds to his attractiveness for women. So when they're on the apps and only the apps, they don't really get to feel his energy. And that's always been my issue with like using the apps is like I have high energy. I have I'm not going to talk about myself too much,
You
but
got the sauce, Sam.
yeah, like
High
when a guy has the
frequency?
sauce, like women can't really feel that, and you can't even really feel that over text because you can't hear the tonality of his voice. You can't look into his eyes. And so my advice to any guys that are struggling on the apps would to be grow some balls and go and look confused in Trader Joe's, because that's where you're gonna find that's where you're actually gonna find a girl that's worth dating. Because if you leave it up to the apps, all they can
No, I
look
think
at is your shitty photos that your friends took of you from 2016.
Yes. Thank you for
Yes.
bringing that up.
Agree.
And
I
ladies,
disagree.
go to Home
No,
Depot.
I think
Go
there's
to
a
Home
lot of
Depot.
success in
Have you seen those memes? I'm like,
Well,
Home Depot is where you find
Well,
a father.
okay, so-
I'm like, I'm looking for screws. I'm in the light bulb
Can I ask you a
section.
question, though,
Hold
Billy?
on, hold on, Kiko. I wanted to let you guys come in a little bit here. Your take.
What's the
Okay, the question is,
If they don't want to speak, just
do women have dating on easy mode as compared to men? Agree or disagree?
I feel like I don't have enough experience to respond to this, but
Here, let me ask a clarifying question. Who has an easier time getting laid, men or women?
That should be.
I would
Don't-
say women.
hold on. Go ahead.
I would say women.
Okay, you would say women.
Yeah.
Who has an easier time getting a date, men or women? If you want, go ahead.
I honestly don't know.
I mean,
just move on.
you don't have like a sense. I mean, you have girlfriends, you have guy friends. Do you guys
She doesn't
talk
know.
about the?
Yeah, she
She
doesn't
doesn't
know,
know.
bro.
It's
Okay.
fine.
What about you?
I would say women definitely have it easier.
Okay.
Are we just saying our answers, or would you
just
I
like
mean,
me
if you
to
want,
elaborate?
if you'd like to
I'll
elaborate.
elaborate a little bit about
What's up,
it,
Kiko?
but
No, nothing.
What's up?
I was just saying, because she was like asking, I was saying he just wants you guys to talk because you're not talking. So just
Oh,
say
yeah,
something
yeah.
so we can
I feel like we
forward.
need to
oh
address
yeah,
this
because
topic.
like
Well, no, I want to try to bring them
Bring
into
them
the
in. Yeah, that's-
conversation.
that's-
like we made the point earlier, women have the choice to whoever men they want. Obviously, they have a lot of options, but
I
I
would agree with that.
People now.
But I think like we said, like we rated ourselves 10s. Like women are overly confident. So if a guy will walk up to you when you're out, you're going to be like, oh no. So that makes them feel insecure in a way, which is why it's harder for them to be able to talk to women and try to get more women.